Welcome back to my channel, Billy Schneider, Realtor and Cook. I'm actually pretty disappointed that I somehow managed on the GoPro to record time lapse and not the actual video. But today we're going to make you some delicious food, doing some BBQ Rub Burgers, and we're going to go ahead and start with getting our onion, lettuce, and tomato ready, getting that sliced up nice and thin. Slice up our lettuce, and we're going to rinse that a few times with the water. Get that drained out. I like my lettuce cleaned and rinsed, but I also like it really nice and dry by the time it's ready to go on the burger. Now, when prepping our ground beef, I like to add a little bit of flavor to it. We're going to use a 70-30 today. We're going to go a little bit more on the fat side, not as lean, and that way you get a little bit of a tasty burger. And we're going to add some kosher salt, some coarse black pepper, some garlic powder, and a little bit of my favorite Worcestershire sauce. Now, don't go too heavy on this Worcestershire sauce, or you're going to have some burgers that aren't going to hold together on the grill. I know it looks like I'm flattening these out to, smash burgers, but that's not what's happening. These are quarter-pound burgers, restaurant-style hamburgers, and we're going to get these rounded off, smashed out, ready for the grill. And I'm going to use two different rubs today. We're going to do a control with salt and pepper, and then we're going to do the Weber seasoning. That's good for pork, poultry, beef, and we're going to see which one tastes better. Also, we're going to make our own burger sauce today, which is extremely simple. You don't even need measurements. It's really about a taste thing. But we're going to throw some mayo in here. We're going to throw some ketchup, mustard, some pickle relish. And again, we're going to use that Worcestershire sauce for that little tang. It's going to hit really good. Go ahead and make this to taste how you like it and enjoy. Now we're going to go ahead and fire up this grill. All right, so now we're going to get started with our onions and our bacon. We got our tongs. Super important, you always double click these bad boys before cooking or bad things can happen. Oh yeah. Now we're going to go ahead and get our onions on the grill. We're going to go ahead and move these over. That way we can have some indirect heat here cooking. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys on. All right, we've been cooking these for about 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and take a look. We let these cook over indirect heat to get that flavor from the charcoal. Then we're going to throw these right over the top of the coals to sear them and finish off our burgers. All right, we're going to go ahead and plate up these burgers. Let's start with some lettuce base. Followed by some tomate. Ooh, juicy tomato. And we'll get our control burger and our Weber seasoning burger. Pop that on there. We're gonna top that with some nice juicy grilled onions. Followed by some bacon. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take this burger sauce, put it on our bun, and just, ooh. That looks good. That is looking good. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Wow. It's got a lot of flavor. I like that Weber seasoning. Let's try the salt and pepper control. I don't know, man. Salt and pepper's classic. But this Weber did have a little bit of tang. I think we're going to give it to the Weber seasoning. All right. Thank you guys for staying this long and watching the video. I appreciate you. Go out there and save yourself some money. Don't go to the restaurant. Make restaurant-style burgers at home. Save them bucks. Put it in your stomach. Put it in your gas tank. Pay those bills, but still eat like kings. See you next time.